Hello viewers and welcome back to the EKS here at Three Sisters in Wigan for the very first time for the championship. It's the finale of the 2024 season and Split 2 are about to get their racing underway for their second race of the day. Adam State is on pole position, just 900ths of a second ahead of Billy Goode, who shares the front row. Crissy Harding and Junaid Jones are on row 2 of the grid. This could be Crissy's best EKS performance of the year so far. Raj Kular and Barney Williams make up row 3 with Adam Thompson just a tenth of a second behind Barney in 7th. Carl Lee joins him on row 4. Kale Simmons, one of our EKS debutants, is in 9th position with Andy Laister alongside him on row 5. Darren Stables and Mark O'Grady make up row 6. Local driver Lee Woods is in 13th position alongside Hugh Moreton on the 7th row of the grid with Henry Walter and Miles Harding, row 8. Second Split 2 race of the day about to get underway here in the EKS. Keeping our eyes on those lights, it's Adam State and Billy Goode on the front row of the grid, and we are ready to get underway. Keeping an eye out, lights out, and away we go. And a good start for Adam on the inside line. Billy Goode is jumped into second position by Crissy Harding, who just about squeezes through into that second spot. She'll now try and put pressure on Adam State as they make their way up to the right-hander for the first time in this race. Then it will be onto the Conrod straight, and that is where the race is going to get very interesting for sure. Miles Harding losing a couple of positions, as well as I can see Darren Stables trying to make his way up the order as they make their way now down onto the Conrod straight for the first time. Crissy Harding into second position, but for how long is the question. Billy Goode right behind her and surely looking to make a move soon. Junaid Jones also goes down the inside line, of two people. Crissy Harding is crowded out and falls down into 4th, and now is under pressure from Adam Thompson on the outside line.
Yeah, she's got Adam now. He's got the inside line going into the final corners. Junaid Jones, he goes for the lead. He's through on Adam State, and Billy Goode's trying to get through too. It's Barney Williams now. Where's he just come from? He's just come in to the equation, and Crissy Harding, she is round. She is off in the grass at the final corner. They're really unlucky for Crissy Harding. I believe she spun herself. You can see on the replay here as she heads down into the final corner. Round she goes, and she unfortunately now has dropped down to the back of the field. But as we cut back to the live shots now, running on board with Adam Thompson. He's got Raj Kular just coming through past him on the right-hand side. So it's Junaid Jones who leads the race now ahead of Barney Williams, and then I believe that is Adam State in at P3 ahead of Billy Goode, and then you've got Raj Kular in front of Adam Thompson.
Adam State on the outside line is trying to get himself back into second position. Can't quite do so. Him and Barney Williams battling along, and now back to the inside goes Adam State. Barney can't quite find a way through. Now he's going to have to go defensive into the final corner. Around the outside goes Adam now for the switchback move. Cuts the lines across masterfully, and looks like, as we look at the static shots, that Adam State is through into second position. Barney Williams in third, Raj Kular and Kale Simmons your top 5 for the time being.
Yeah, it was a great move by them there. So as they come across the start-finish line, then it is Junaid who's now pulled a 0.7 second lead on the rest of the pack behind. So can he break clear here of this pack? He's got to get out of that slipstream range. He's got to hope that those behind don't work together. As we've now got Barney Williams very much not working together with Adam State here. He's alongside him, and he's going past him now. As there's another car coming into the equation now, I believe that is Raj Kular. She's just shot past Adam State too. So great exit from her as she tries to go around the outside now of Barney Williams going through turn 3, but can't make that one work. As now Adam State's got an overlap on her as they head down past Lucy's Valley. Can he now get back past her? So he just got overtaken by Raj, and he's now straight back up the inside of her, and he's back through into P3, and I believe that is Mark O'Grady, is it? No, it's Carl Simmons trying to get in the action. You can see running aboard now with Mark O'Grady. You've also got Darren Stables. He's come into the equation too, having started further down the order. So now it is Junaid Jones. He's got 1.1 second lead now, so that very much is outside of 16 range. He's ahead now of Barney Williams with Adam State in P3. We've got Carl Simmons now. He's risen up to P4 ahead of Raj Kular. Then you've got Darren Stables running now in 6th position ahead of Mark O'Grady. You've got Adam Thompson 8th, and Lee Woods not far behind in 9th.
8 minutes to go in this race. 1.1 seconds between Junaid Jones and Barney Williams. Adam Thompson is trying to make his way past Mark O'Grady, who himself is battling with Raj Kular on this lap. Mark hasn't really been able to find a way through. Let's keep an eye on Adam Thompson as he goes to the outside line looking for that position. He's got to rotate the car, and it's very, very tricky. And actually, Adam Thompson's going to lose out once again down the inside line and loses yet another position. So that's frustrating for Adam Thompson, who now falls behind Lee Woods as Mark O'Grady continues to put pressure on Raj Kular in this one. That entire train almost 2-lane running, Luke.
Yeah, it's second down to ninth, separated by just over a second here. This is absolutely fantastic racing here at Three Stitches, just like the races have been as well earlier on today. This is another absolute cracker of a race, as you've got 8 carts going together on the back straight, glued to one another. It's Darren Stables now, he's putting alongside Barney Williams. You've got Carl Simmons alongside Adam State, and you've got Adam Thompson going alongside Lee Woods, I believe that is in the back of shot. So it's now, as they still go side by side again, going down Lucy's Valley. Is that Darren Stables through? I'm just trying to see that on the drone shot, I think. Oh, it's Barney Williams up the inside, Adam State up the inside too. Now Adam State trying to get 2 in one corner. A great move that was by Adam State. Now they're 3 abreast going up to turn number 1. Who is going to go across the line? In which order? Is Adam State ahead of Barney Williams, and you've got Carl Simmons ahead of Darren Stables, who's got Raj Kuda on his outside, and you've got Lee Woods trying to get on the inside of Raj Kuda. You've got Mark O'Grady, and you've got Adam Thompson, all in this huge train of carts.
1.8 seconds at the lead of the race, and this is insane stuff. Adam Thompson goes to the inside line to try and push Mark O'Grady along and to get past Lee Woods as well, which they have been able to do in fairness to them. Now they catch up to Raj Kular as well. Is there going to be a move for Mark O'Grady, who's on the inside line, hasn't quite got the overspeed to get through, and Adam Thompson himself is still under that pressure from Lee Woods, but is able to crowd him out and get back up into the 9th spot. Miles Harding is involved in this, as well as everyone just squeezes their way through. Adam State trying to get back into second place as Barney Williams holds on to it for the time being. Junaid Jones, though, has got 2 seconds at the front of the train. This is really, really good stuff from him as Adam State and Barney Williams continue to battle along. Excuse me, it's not Barney Williams at all, is it? It was Darren Stables that he's got past.
Yeah, it is. It's Darren Stables currently running in at P3, and he's now through on Adam State as soon as I say that, and he is through now into second position. Adam State's now got another car alongside him. It's Kyle Simmons who he's going side by side with, and now look at that, that's Barney Williams trying to come into the equation too. They are 3 abreast once more as they head down the Common straight, and it is Darren Stables now who's got to the front of this training carts. Can he hunt down Junaid Jones now? He's now ahead of Adam State. You've got Barney Williams now in P4. Kyle Simmons, he's got 2 carts right behind him. It's Mark O'Grady side by side with Raj Kular. As they head down into the final corner, it's Mark O'Grady who's now through and up into P6. So now Darren Stables, he's got Adam State in his slipstream. He's head through turn 1 once more. We've got just less than half of the race to go. He's got Adam State right behind him. Is Adam State going to go for the move there? No, he's not. He's staying behind him for the time being. Are these two finally going to work together and try and catch up to Junaid Jones, because he's 2 seconds out in the lead at the moment?
5 minutes to go, and Junaid Jones having a very straightforward time at the moment. Adam Thompson trying to get past Raj Kular as he just gets crowded onto the curb and loses out there through the right-hander still. Adam State, 3rd position, is under pressure now from Barney Williams, and I can say with confidence that it is Barney Williams this time that's attacking Adam State. You can see the writing on the back of Barney's race suit. Does give Darren Stables a little bit of breathing room at the front of the field. Mark O'Grady now is trying to go down the inside line. He's hoping he can get ahead of Kyle Simmons into that 5th spot, but isn't quite able to do so. Feels stream across the line, not long to go in this race. We're well past half distance now, and you can see the gap at the top has gone down to 1.2 seconds. Miles Harding, by the way, on that last lap has gone all the way up into 8th position, so a really good drive from Miles, trying to avenge a little bit his wife there, who spun earlier on in the race. Crissy Harding trying to make up some positions as well as she tries to catch back to the train. Mark O'Grady on the inside line, he's able to find his way up a position. It's a good move for him. Raj Kular now getting involved as well.
Yeah, she's right behind, trying to follow Mark O'Grady through, trying to get through on Kyle Simmons, not able to make that one work now. Riding on board Adam Thompson, he's right behind this train of carts. Miles Harding's now on the outside of Raj Kular. He's trying to get through on her. Adam Thompson now, he's got the inside on Miles going into the final corner, and it's like Adam Thompson, he is now through. By the way, Darren Stables is absolutely flying in this race. The gap was 2 seconds, then it was 1.2, and now he is ahead. He's outshot, got through on Junaid Jones. What a gap he has reeled in the last 2 laps. He reeled in a 2-second lead and got through into the lead of this race, as Barney Williams is now on the inside of Junaid Jones, as is Adam State. Junaid Jones, he is sinking down the order here. He did not have a great lap on the previous lap, and Barney Williams is through, and Adam State now side by side with Barney Williams with 3.5 minutes left of this race now, as Mark O'Grady coming into the action as well. They're 3 abreast again as they head into turn number 6. It's Barney Williams now through into second position. It's Junaid Jones alongside him now, running in a 3rd place. Now we've got more carts side by side in the back of this train of carts. There are 12 carts in the leading battle here. And in fact, it's not even a leading battle, to be honest. It's a battle for second because Darren Stables, he is checked out at the front. What a move and what a drive this is by Darren Stables.
It's incredible because he wasn't in the lead just a couple of minutes ago, and all of a sudden he's looking absolutely set to take victory in this one. Barney Williams then finds himself rather fortunately in second position. Junaid Jones is continuing to catch up as Adam State makes a bit of a mistake. That allows down the inside line. I was trying to figure out who it is. It's Marco Grady is able to get through. It's so tricky to keep track of as Adam Thompson is losing a couple of positions. He sees Lee Woods go through on the outside line, and Hugh Moreton as well, who we haven't actually mentioned too much in this race, but Hugh Moreton able to find a way through as well, now making their way down into Jerry Dunlop corner for what might not be the penultimate time in this race, but the one before that. It looks like still Barney Williams in second position, with Junaid Jones really pushing him into that first corner. The gap at the line is going to be 2.6 seconds. Junaid Jones is just a tenth of a second back from Barney Williams as they make their way now up to the Conroy straight. We're briefly side by side on this little short shoot here into that right-hander as you head onto the Conroy straight, and this could get very tasty indeed, Luke.
Yeah, it's Junaid Jones now trying to get through it on Barney Williams. He's taken to the curb. They're coming out of Luna Bay. It's Marco Grady. He's trying to tuck out of the slipstream here and get past, but not able to make that work. So he tucks back in to the slipstream. He's got Adam State now trying to get through past him on his right-hand side, but Marco Grady's holding on to P4 for the time being. This is going to be one of Marco Grady's best ever results in the EKS if he manages to hold on to fourth place here. And it's going to be Darren Stables' best result over. He's making his debut today. What debut he's making today in this race as Barney Williams holds on for the time being. Look at that. That is Henry Walter and Adam Thompson down at the back of this train. They're in P11 and P12, and they're only 2 seconds off the front of this train. This is absolutely incredible stuff as they head through the left end. In fact, it's 1.5 seconds covering this entire train of cars. This is remarkable stuff with more than 10 minutes past in this race. Barney Williams still holding on to P2 for the time being. Junaid Jones looking all over the back of him, trying to get through. Adam State was briefly around the outside of Marco Grady there, but wasn't able to get through on him there. So Marco Grady holding on to P4 for the time being. And then you've got Carl Simmons is in this pack of cars as well in P6 ahead of Raj Kula, and you've got Lee Woods, and you've got Miles Harding all the way up now in P9 alongside Lee Woods as they head into turn 6, and Miles Harding is now up into P8.
48 seconds to go, so we'll be heading into the final lap almost certainly this time by, and still we've got side-by-side action for second place in the race as Barney Williams desperately defends. This train of 4 cars seems to be where it's at into this final lap of the race. Running on board with Marco Grady, we can see Junaid Jones trying to find his way through. He's alongside Barney Williams, and Barney's just in at the right spot for the time being. Adam State involved as well. He wants to get past Marco Grady, who's going to have to defend, but Adam can't quite stay alongside through the left-hander. Now swooping round the horseshoe as they make their way onto the Conrod straight for the final time in this race. It's to the inside line. Junaid Jones goes. Marco Grady's got to be smart with which lane he picks to go on. Looks to make it 3 wide here. What can Adam State do? Is he's going to have a bit of overspeed from the slipstream. He goes to the outside line. Junaid Jones on the inside line of Barney Williams finds his way through into second place in the race. Marco Grady looking for the final podium spot as Adam State looks for it as well. He's got to swoop around the outside line. Darren Stables wins the race by 4.6 seconds. Through the final corner they go. It'll be a drag race for third. Junaid Jones is into second position, and Barney Williams is going to hold on to third. That is a fantastic finish, and it's not quite done yet.
That was absolutely incredible racing then in that race. Junaid Jones just about got through then into P2 at the end of that race. Good recovery after his disqualification in the previous race for failing two-way. What a drive that was, coming ahead of Barney Williams, and Marco Grady coming home in fourth. One of his best ever results in the EKS, and Adam State in P5. Darren Stables ended up taking a remarkable victory then in that race, winning by over 5 seconds and setting the fastest lap of the race. In the process, he's now going to get promoted to Split 1 for the third block of races as a result of his victory. Junaid Jones ended up finishing in second place, and all but 3 drivers were in the following train of karts. So he led a train of 13 karts across the line in second place ahead of Barney Williams, with then Marco Grady coming home in fourth. You got Adam State in P5, Miles Harding up in P6. You got Carl Simmons in 7th. Raj Kula in 8th, you got Henry Walter, who is engaged to Raj Kula, just behind her in P9. You got Lee Woods in 10th, Adam Thompson in 11th, Hugh Moreton in 12th, Andy Leister in 13th, and Billy Goode in 14th. All in that train of cars. There's a grand total of 4.5 seconds separating all of those drivers. Carl Lee then ended up coming home in at P15, and Crissy Harding never recovered from that spin at the start. She ended up finishing in P16. We can now head down to the pit lane where Yusuf bin Sahal has our race winner, Darren Stables.
Darren Stables, that was ridiculous.
I think I had a bit of an advantage then. That kart was a fast kart. It
Well-
made a change. If the other ones had been a little bit slower, well, that would a good kart. Were that?
Well, even if it was a good cut, you converted it, you did everything that you had to, and I think most impressively you were able to, break out of the slipstream with drivers trying to stay in your slipstream.
Yeah. I mean, once you get in front, you got that clean air. You're not battling with anybody else. You just got to keep your head down and just go for it.
So, promoted up to split 1 for the next race.
Okay, yeah.
What's the goal for that then?
To beat the rest of the super heavyweights. Top super heavyweight, that'll do me.
Do you know how many super heavyweights there are that you'd have to beat?
I know there's John Paragon, Ian Wilson. I don't know the other ones. I think it's four
Okay.
super heavyweights in split 1. So I'll give it my best shot anyway.
I'll keep my eye out for that super heavyweight battle. Again, massive congratulations on the race
Okay.
win. Absolutely fantastic to watch.
No problem. Thank you.
Cheers.